Lesson 10. So today finally we are going to play Hold It Tight, but with the staccatos. So Marcos Luca, Fambo middle C, please right hand. Now last week I asked you to practice at home. Legato. Today we're gonna do staccato on the second and third beats, like hold, staccato, staccato, hold. Let's try. Oops, F. Very good. That was amazing. Thank you so much. So Marcos Luca did play with the staccatos, with the dynamic piano all the way through. Plus, he also did the fermatas at the end. Really good. But for an absolute beginner to do this, it's gonna take you several attempts with your people to make sure he plays everything right. As I said last lesson, perhaps it's gonna take 3 lessons to make sure this is really good. After Hold It Tight, we finally go for the final 2 tunes of this chapter where you're gonna play, your people are gonna play all the notes, she notes from on his right hand and on his left hand as well. So putting all together, treble and bass clef now. Okay, so first tune, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So this tune is quite long, 2 pages. And there is a new element here as well, which is B on the treble clef. B written on the treble clef using a ledger line. So, here, yeah? So I'm gonna play this tune for you. You see that we have change of positions. So on the right hand, and because you have this change of position on the right hand and a note using a ledger line, B in the ledger line on the right hand, on the treble clef. Left hand was written in a very, very easy way. You just gonna use the note A all the way through with your thumb, nothing else. So that's another thing as well, because there's a, whoa, why don't you use my third finger on A? And said, no, A is the dog, yeah? And the dog's barking at mom B for food all way long. So when you look at A, it does have a ring on the third finger, showing that most of the time during this book, while you're learning this book, you're gonna use our third finger to play A. But sometimes, from now on, the dog will wear its ring on other fingers as well, which means he can use other fingers to play the note A. Okay? So, Hungry Hungry A is going to use its thumb instead of his third finger to play the piano. So, and then you just show. Just this. Okay? So you can play it a few times, A, quietly. That's what we're gonna do. The left hand will do for the whole tune. So. And that's all. But on this first lesson with this music, I won't teach the whole music because you're already finishing Hold It Tight. So you also are gonna have Hold It Tight to practice during the week, but now with the staccatos. And I will teach only the first page. Okay, so because there are no change of position there. On the second page there will be. Okay, Marcos Luca, let's play the first part here. Only this page that we're gonna learn today. But tell me, what note is that?
A.
A. So you see, instead of using our third fingers as we usually do, we're gonna use our thumb instead. Is this right or left hand? You're gonna play this now. Yes. So place your thumb on A. Let's play only left hand. See, it's lightly. A. Very good. Now with the right hand, what note is that?
E.
E. And what finger are they asking us to use on E?
Fourth.
Fourth finger on E. Oh, this is your fifth. Is it the fourth on the violin? Do you play violin?
Yeah.
And how about the fingering on the violin? Do we have fifth finger?
No.
Do we use our thumb?
It's only 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the violin.
Ah, with your right or left hand or both?
With the this hand, left.
Left hand, exactly. That's why. Also, when a child learns like a string instrument, other instruments that have different fingers, so you have to be aware of that as well. Because if you have the other instrument as their main instrument, the fingering on will be the same. Like Marcos Luca plays the violin; it's his main instrument, so fingers are different. So the fingering, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now they can get a bit confusing with the fingers on the piano, but with time it becomes normal, so you just click like they know. Okay, so let's see the right hand finger 4 of the piano. Only the right hand, no left hand. Your left can rest. So what about this? I forgot to tell you about it. Have you seen that before? Pretend you have not. No. What could it be? If this is middle C,
B.
oh yes, because middle C is on the line, on the ledger line, and B is below the line. This note's below the line, so it's one note before C, which is B. So then you're gonna go back to page 36 and explain to your people about ledger lines, okay? So ledger lines are extra lines besides the ones we already on the stave. Middle C, for example, the classical example, is written on a ledger line. Okay, because we cannot write all the 88 keys of the piano on fit them on 2 staves only, so we need the ledger line to explain to your people, etc. And that's it. And then we have an exercise here as well on page 37 to name the notes. So we're gonna have D written on the bass clef and B on the treble clef. So explain about D and B and ask them to identify the notes and write their names. And that's it. Okay, just attention to the quavers to play them steady on. No hurry, okay? Let's go. Rest, then. Rest. C. Rest, then. Rests. Very good, Marcos Luca. You see, it's the same pattern. La la da dee da dee da dee da da dee da. Okay. Then you're gonna try hands together, of course. When it's time to play hands together, you're gonna play much slower. We're gonna play much slower than we're doing. So prepare it. Thumb on A on the left. And right hand finger 4 on E. So easy going E. It's going to use its fourth finger. Okay. Thumb here on B. Very good. So let's go slowly, counting slowly, okay? So let's go. So let's see. For thumb on B here. Yes. Make sure slowly and sad and legato. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. much. Okay, so it's gonna take a few attempts to get everything right. So then you go through with your pupils, and that's it. Okay, so you can make sure. Now that's all for this lesson. I wouldn't do more than that, and I would make sure give plenty of homeworks about ledger lines and writing B on the treble clef using the ledger line, and D on the bass clef using the ledger lines as well. Okay, and if you want to give some exercise about ties and slurs, about the names of the notes now on the left hand as well, on A, B, C, writing the name of the notes and recognizing the notes on the staves, that would be great as well to complement the lesson. Okay, thank you so much.